My dog broke or had 2 ACLs repaired. And I remember the doctor said they would cost like I think it was like $9,500 a piece.
Yeah.
Or total.
Yeah.
I told my wife, I said, "Hey, sweetie, say goodbye to your dog because we got to put him down." But fortunately, we kept him. We didn't get his ACLs fixed. We started giving him like other stuff, like CBD and all that other stuff, and man, he's fine right now. He's good. He's good. But finish that story, man. Finish that story,
man, because I got a call early that morning saying, man, I ain't know you was at the club last night, man. I saw your car over there front and center on Stewart Avenue. I was like, huh? I said, man, you know me, you know. I said, Ian, man, you know I ain't about that. So I go downstairs. I'm like, I could, you know, in public, in a public setting, I always call you TD. But, you know, private, you and I call you Q. I'm like, Q, you have my car? I mean, like, yeah, cuz I was over there having me a good time, too. I said, come on, bro, you can't do that to me.
Hey, Sharpe, my second year, man, I ain't had no whip like that. I had to go to the club and let folks know. You know, I was single. Listen, I was single at the time. You know, I had the right to go to that strip club.
Yeah, I was single at the time too. But that don't mean you have my call. I was like, this dude got my call over there. Got people thinking that's me over there because they know I ain't really I've never been a guy that hung out or party, anything like that. Even at Savannah State, I was always to myself. I was always, you know, I was about football. Football was the most important thing to me. And this dude come in town, and in 1 week, I had been there for like 4 or 5 years, and in 1 week, they done saw me at a place they had never seen me before. So everybody's like, I said, oh, man, you got to go. You need to get wherever you go in Denver, back to wherever you from. You need to get the hell up out of here.
Hey, I swear to God, I was going to Atlanta to go have a party with you. I swear to God. I said, if this man is this fly with this ride, the way he dressed, everything you did. Because remember that year, my rookie year, I never hung out with you. So I didn't know what you did away from the facility. I had no clue. But I assumed you went out. I assumed you drank. I assumed you did all that stuff. Man, I was there for a week. Man, we went out to dinner, and that was it.
Shannon, we went to Houston. The first night you got there, we went to Houston.
Yeah. And
that was it. I said, hey, you on your own, bro. Here's the keys. Hey, go and come. Hey, because I'm like, I'm going to be asleep by the time you come back in.
No, you were actually, I was coming in. And you were going to work out. I was coming in like 4 in the morning. Shannon was leaving to go work out in the off season. And I said, that's when I knew there's something different about what you do and what other players do. And I said, all right.
Well, that was all I knew because that was the only thing that I knew was hard work. Growing up like we grew up, like my grandfather and grandmother raised my brother, my sister, myself, and raised their own kids. That's all we knew was hard work. And I knew whatever I wanted to accomplish up until that point, I had gotten through hard work. And so I had come so far, and it wasn't just good enough. And that one thing I would tell these guys that got drafted last night, this is not the end of your journey. Right. This is the beginning of it. I mean, if you thought you put all that time in and your mom and dad or grandparents drove you to all those practices and got you all those snacks and stood out there in the rain for this moment, you're sadly mistaken. Yep. This is the beginning. It's just getting started now. So enjoy that moment. Enjoy it. But now is when the work starts.
Yeah, I agree with you 1,000% because that's what I say. I see people who say, you know what, the dream came true. I'm like, was your dream to get drafted? Like, like you said, that shouldn't be. That should be part of it. But like I'm gonna go back to when I got drafted in '96. Actually, I was in 1995. Man, you know where I was in 1995 on draft day?
Where?
At the Freaknik. In Atlanta, and I remember it happened. I was at my ex-girlfriend's house at the time, or down in Atlanta. I was staying with her over the weekend, and I remember it happened. And I remember the Broncos came up, and I was like, Denver, because Denver never talked to me. I was disappointed that I got drafted in the 6th round anyway, and my mom was pretty happy. They called and was like, yeah, you know, the Broncos drafted you, and I had actually seen it on the TV because it was on ESPN, ESPN2. And I saw it come across the ticker.
Right.
My first thing was, damn, the Broncos, number one. But then number two, my mom was like, you should be happy that you got drafted. And my response was, I said, Mom, I appreciate it, that I got drafted. I said, but I'm not going to really be happy until the first day of the season and I'm the starter.
Right.
That's what I said. First day.
That's how it was. I mean, my sister thought once you got drafted, you had made the team. But, you were a low-round draft pick. You were the 6th round. I was the 7th round. They had 12 rounds when I came out, so I was a 7th-round draft pick, 192. Yeah. And I was like, nah, I'm gonna have to actually make the team. And you talk about Freaknik, that was the very reason that I moved to Atlanta. Me and my brother used to go to Freaknik. We used to. I went to a Black College Beach Week in Daytona. And then Freaknik. I went to Freaknik.
Oh,
and I remember, I was like, I called my agent. I said, look here, man, you need to find me a house here. So I said, look, man, I need somebody here Monday to find me a house. He's like, okay. He said, what area you looking at? I said, I don't care, but just find me a house. So that Monday, I stayed over. He sent the agent up. We went found an agent in Atlanta. We went and looked for a house. Now, the first house they showed me, I fell in love with that house. But it was
Where
like
was it?
It was in the house that I'm in.
Oh, yeah.
It's funny. It's Sugar Ray Leonard's ex-wife house, Juanita.
Oh, right.
So that was the first house that I saw, but it was $200,000 over budget. And the agent's like, well, this is really over your budget. Let me find something more in your budget. I'm like, okay. I'm thinking to yourself, I don't care what the budget is. This is going to be the house. So we go all out there. We're in Alpharetta. We're in Stone Mountain. We're in Sandy Springs. I said, nah, I want that house. She said, but your agent told me and told me that this is, I said, look here. You call them and you tell them Shannon said he want this such and such house. 30 days later, we closed on the house. And I've been there ever since. But, TD, check this out. You said that you came to Freaknik and you stayed with your ex.
I mean, yeah. I stayed with her during the weekend.
Check this out, TD. In the last 30 years, since night I got drafted, I spent the night with one girl house in 30 years.
In 30 years.
In 30 years. I had an incident happen. As a matter of fact, I got drafted. I'm coming back, and I didn't want to drive home because I had left my car at the airport. And I didn't want to drive home. And so I remember it's like, do you mind if I come over? I was seeing the girl before, but I'm like, hey, it was what it was. And I was like, I called, I said, do you mind if I stop by? Because I don't want to drive home because my grandma doesn't know I'm coming back, and she's going to be startled. So if I come in that, that time in the morning, my grandma going to be, I said, you mind if I stay? She's like, no, I don't mind if you stay. I said, I had heard, I'm going to put it out there. I was like, I heard, you see anybody? No. I was like, okay, cool.
Uh-oh.
Jude, real talk. So something told me, Shannon, just play it cool. Hey, do what that ain't what I originally went over there for. Keep it real. They're grown folks on this conversation. But something told me, I swear, something told me, say, Shannon, keep it close. So I took my shirt off, but I had my shorts and I had my socks on. And you know how you sleep, but you think you hear people talking. And I'm saying to myself, nah, there ain't nobody. But something just kept going. But I kept hearing, I'm hearing people arguing. And by that time, dude kicked the door in.
Oh.
So now you got to remember that, Joe. I'm about 2 months from my 22nd birthday. So I'm feeling good. I'm prime. 6'2",
right.
227. I'm jacked. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Say, hey, if we got the waller, we got the waller. And, I look at old dude, and I'm getting him. I'm like, oh. I said, ooh. I said, man, check this out, bro. I said, you know who I am. I'm Sharpe. I went to Savannah State. I just got drafted. I didn't want to drive home because I was going to spook my grandma. I said, bro, you see how I'm dressed. It ain't like I got dressed. I've been dressed. He's like, Sharpe, man, I love you. I follow your career at Savannah State. He said, bro, congratulations. Hey, I know you're going to do well at the Broncos. You the baddest end ever come through Savannah. Say, hey, bro, I ain't got no problem with you. I'm just tired of this beeline. I'm saying to myself, I'm tired of the beeline. Hey, so take this out, you. So, I said, bro, let me get my stuff and get up. Because mind you now, my brother had bought me a 300E. I know bought it. So I got that thing back then. So, I got my stuff. I dip. Man, they start walling. Shannon. I said, Shannon, nothing. Hey, check this out. When I looked and saw who it was, I kind of, once I looked and saw who it was, because I was thinking about knuckling up.
Hey, I'm like, who is it? Who was it?
I ain't gonna put a name out there, but put it like this.
Okay.
He got 50 for double murder.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, that's how I got caught up. I got caught up like that. So I refuse. Now, I'm not saying I haven't gone over to women's house since then,
right?
But I'm talking about close my eyes and lay in the bed and go to sleep.
Yeah,
not one. Yeah. Hey, Shannon can't do that, bro. Shannon can't do that. And just to know I didn't learn my lesson, Jew, I went back. This was homecoming back in '93. Me and my homeboy Bucket, and we talk about this all the time. So I go to this chick house. And so I said, hey, homeboy, I'm going to go back in here, see old girl, he reading Jet magazine. By that time, here, about 5 minutes later, ain't no clothes off. I'm getting ready to, though, Jew. Check this. By this time, the door opened up. Dude, the door opened up. And I'm like, man, what the? Because I think it's my homeboy. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Dude, her boyfriend coming there. No, dude, check this out. He got the chopper. He came in the front door. His partner came in through the back door with the sawed off.
Oh, no.
So, because I'm wondering how he got the jump on us like this here, because my homeboy sitting right there on the couch, but he got the chopper and the dude got the sawed off. I got all my jewelry. I got Rolex. I got my big 84 chain. I got my bracelet. I got all that up on the counter. I'm shook. I ain't going to tell nobody, don't lie. I'm shook. So I just got my shirt. I just got my shirt on. I boned up out of there. I like, hold on, wait a minute, homeboy. He like, what? I said, homeboy, we got to go back. He said, go back. I said, yeah, cuz I got to go back. I said, cause my Rollie, my bracelet, dude, I went right on up. Hey, I went right on up. My man.
I ain't going back.
You lied to me.
No, sir.
That was a 40 grand Rolex, another 5 for the bracelet, and another 2. No, sir. I had to get up off that.
Chalk that up to the game, Sharpe.
No, sir. No, sir. Hey, no, sir, dude. I had worked too hard for that. I got to get up on that.
Man, listen, this is what they don't understand, man. These stories are what we hear every day, or used to hear every day from you in that locker room. We got to go back to your nickname that you called me, because people don't understand So Shannon's deal when he was in Denver, or wherever he was in control of all the nicknames. He would name every player. And it really wasn't a name that you wanted to. He didn't care if you liked it or not. Like, the name he gave you was the name you got. So the name he gave me was Jew. And I don't know to this day why the hell you call me Jew.
Because you was the only dude that came there. There's only a handful of guys that's ever come through Denver that was blacker than me. So I don't think it was apropos that you got that name.
Wait, is that what they see? I'm not from the South. I'm from California. So I don't know what they call people, dark-skinned people, brothers.
Yeah, because Smokey and Crow. I figured that was going to be that bit too easy. I said, nah, everybody got a homeboy name. Got Smokey, got Crow, and
Midnight. Midnight Shadow.
I give you a cool name. You got a cool name.
Man, I hated that damn name, to be honest with you.
But you know what? What made the nickname is that everybody started calling guys. When I gave them a nickname, everybody started calling them that. Even the coaches started calling them by the nickname.
When a coach call you that, you can't shake it. It's who you are.
It is what it is.
You can't shake it. I was like, man, I swear, I never told you that, and I try to play it cool. I hated that damn name, Jew. I'm like, what the hell that came from?
Because once you buck the nickname, we just call you that more. Like, as a matter of fact, Chamberlain, Chalk Eye, he just sent me a text where he got Chalk Eye on his shoes. But half of the guys, people don't know this, but I was the first person to call Ray Lewis Sugar. I gave him that name. When I first got there, everybody called him Ray. Yeah. I started calling him Sugar because after with the ordeal, because when he was going through that, he was staying with me in Atlanta. So I would pick him up every day after court, and we would go work out. And then I said, bro, you don't need to be paying that money for that hotel. I said, you paying that money, that's, $100, $200 a night. You can just stay in my basement, stay for free. Hey, I get food for us, we'll eat. Man, I said, look, this is how we going to eat. This is how we going to train. This is how we going to do it. Man, he said, Shay, I can't. He said, Shay, I can't eat plain rice. and broccoli and dry chicken
bro.
with no seasoning, just straight water. He say, Chef, nah, I said, this is the way we got to do it.
Look at me. I'm going to be able to eat whatever I want to eat. Hey, my McDonald's.
I was that very same way, but I tell people, I said, what y'all fail to realize, all y'all getting them, I didn't have a chef. I said, but I've been eating prepared meal prep for almost 30 years. I said, I was doing it when nobody else was bringing their food to work. I was bringing my food to work. I was still eating oatmeal. Way back when, I said, I've been eating oatmeal for every breakfast and egg white for almost 30 years. I say, so what y'all talking about meal prep and doing all this? I say, man, I've been doing that. I said, all the training and going 0 dark 30. I said, man, I always train like that. I said, this ain't what y'all doing now. Y'all talking about, these new. The only difference is now, what I see you is that these guys going, they go into these places and the speed camps where they go and like for the combine and do all that. I didn't do all that, but hey, I used to hit that track, hit Grady track, and a lot of guys that lived in Atlanta. That's what we ran every day to get that work in. But I've always been serious. I've always been serious about work. I've always been serious about my prep to get ready to go do my job. And so for me, that's all I knew.
Yeah, it's a habit. It's a habit. It's your habit. And I'm coming for you, though, big dog. I'm coming for you. I don't know if you see my video. I don't know if you see my workout video. I'm coming for that number one spot.
But see, you know what?
I'm coming for it, dog. I'm coming for it.
I'm trying to get
Hey, don't get it twisted. And
that's the thing. People, team outside think that you only, you win games during the game, but the games are won in the meeting rooms, in the practice, not the practice field, but in the training room, in the locker room, in the meeting room. Cause we really had a great time. TD, we go bowling together. We did things together. Hey, you remember we went to the movies, Drew? We went worked out. That was the only time I came back like one time, and I went worked out with you guys.
Yeah.
Hey, man, let's go to the movies. And so we all go to the movies. Now, the one thing that we didn't do, the movie theater was fairly empty. We spread out. It wasn't like, you was in here, I was in there. We all over the movie. Hey, everybody sleep. I wake up and look. Everybody head back over the seat. They're asleep. Man, I wake up like, man, pass me that popcorn.
Hey, after working out, man, I'm exhausted. Don't put me in a big old quiet dark room. I mean, a room. I don't care what's on. If it's dark and cool, I'm out.
And so and I tell people, the money was good, but I don't miss the money. I don't miss the 85,000 fans. I said I just missed the locker room. I just missed the bus ride, the plane ride. That's what I missed. That plane ride from Pittsburgh after we beat them in the AFC Championship game.
Yeah,
ain't nothing gonna ever top that. TD, we
going went back to Cali.
But there was never a plane ride like that. Man, when the plane was taking off, we were standing up, and that's the part about charting a flight, because you on a commercial flight, you have to listen to the flight attendants. When you on a charter flight, the flight attendants got to listen to you.
Yep.
Ain't no sit down. Nah, ain't no sit down. We ain't sitting down.
Back to Cali.
Man, that was a good a time. The bus ride from the stadium to the plane ride, and then remember, we got off the plane, and then we went. They took us out and let us, because fans had already started congregating at the airport, and so we went out there and we waved to the fans. Man, that's what you miss. That's what I don't miss that too. I don't miss catching another pass, another touchdown, 80,000. Yes, the money was good, but I just miss. If they would just let me have gone back to the locker room, just let me come back to the locker room, tell a few jokes, then I can leave. I'd have been good.
I don't miss those Mondays either. I don't miss that ice tub and having to get to all that stuff too. But Sharpe, what's up with you telling everybody about this Club Shay Shay? I remember Club Shay Shay was the boom boom room back in the day.
But
wait, what happened? The new ownership?
No. We had a lot of names for. At first, it started out as the Boom Boom Room.
Boom Boom Room.
And then we had we didn't get the patronage that we need with the Boom Boom Room. And then we had the Crow's Nest. But the Crow's Nest, everybody was hip to the Crow's Nest. So it wasn't until I changed the name to Club Shay Shay that it started popping off.
Okay.
That's when everybody came. We rolled dice. We played cards. They played video games. But the kicker was It wasn't my room.
It wasn't your room. Oh.
Hey, me, Ron, and Burns, we joke about this all the time. They're like, how the hell you gonna have a club in somebody else's room?
That's true.
I said it was easy because y'all didn't know when to go to bed. At some point in time, I did want to go take a nap. And you guys didn't know how to go to take a nap or tell them guys to get up out the room. So I needed a place that I could ease out and go lay it down. But, man, those were the great times. And I remember, Rich Tootin was our strength and conditioning coach. And a lot of times he did the room check in training camp. He would come by and he would look, okay, y'all are here. All right, try to keep it down. But nobody wanted to be on the 8th floor. Nobody wanted to be on the 8th floor or the 7th floor or the 9th floor. Everybody wanted to be comfortable.
So
we weren't going to bed till 2 o'clock.
No, and that's the problem. My rookie year, I didn't venture up to the boom boom room. My rookie year, I'm a rookie. I'm just trying to stay in my lane. I'm not going up that elevator, going higher than the floor I was on. But year 2, I had to go see what this boom boom room was all about. I heard so much about it. I heard they were giving out some Black and Miles and the yak. I heard that was what they were serving up.
We had beer stacked up on the walls. I mean, we had some good old time. We rolling dice. We had some good old time. And you know, Mike used to always tell the rookies, "Hey, stay away from 84. He's a professional." Because we gamble. You know, we gonna have us a good old time. We gonna get ready to work, but we gonna get that gambling in. So Mike knew we were gonna be playing cards. We gonna be dice. That thing was gonna be as hood as you can get. And then we had John in there. Even Eddie Mack came up there a couple of times just wanted to see what it was about. He didn't stay long. But John would come over there, roll dice with us, play cards. Man, that thing was lit. And that was how the team was built.
Yeah.
That's where we won championships. That's where we won close games, was in those situations like that.
Yep. Am I a lifetime member at the Club Shays or what?
Yeah. You remember.
Okay.
We had to break you because at first, you shot to fame so quick. We had to make sure, like, hold on, this dude, because 1 minute he was 6th round draft pick, and now he was number 2 on the team, and then the next year he number 1 on the team. I'm like, we got to make sure this dude on the up and up, he ain't going to what we got going on up in here. So, once you saw you come around and you would do some things that probably everybody would like, huh? He doing that? I said, yeah, he cool because he got something to lose too. So, yeah, you a lifetimer. You a lifetime. You a card carrying member.
All right, man. I appreciate it, man. One more thing, I'm gonna let you go because I told you 30 minutes. I'm on time, unlike you, coming at 3:30, 37. When did you get this this kind of infatuation with LeBron? Like, when did you become this big LeBron fan? I'm just curious. Like,
it's funny. Well, when I was like late in my career, my favorite player was Kobe. Okay, I had Kobe. He and Burns had LeBron.
Wow.
Okay, Burns from DC. He knew about this guy named KD, and he wanted KD because we had already said, I got Kobe, you got LeBron. We can never switch players. That's our loyalty. You got to stay with that guy.
Oh.
But he wanted KD, so I said, I tell you what I do. I'll give you KD. You can have KD. You give me LeBron. So then I had Kobe and LeBron, and he had KD. So that's how that started with LeBron, is that once KD got into the league and Burns wanted it, I was like, okay, good, you can have KD. I want LeBron. And then it just like turned into like, because then I saw the vitriol, because it seemed like everything the man did. He scored 50, and then everybody Jordan would have scored 65.
Yeah.
He gets 60, Jordan would have scored 80. And so it's just like the more people pull, the more I push. You know how it is in boxing.
Yeah.
Somebody pull you, you push. If somebody pushes you, pull. And so that's kind of the tug is. And now I got my favorite average because Skip is dug in on LeBron against with Michael Jordan and KD. Man, look, I love Mike. Mike's the guy, but he ain't the GOAT. GOAT James is where it's at.
Ooh, you see what's behind me, Sharpe? You see that? You see that right there? You see that?
Well, if you watch Undisputed, you see I got like 7 LeBron jerseys.
I see that.
Yep.
The reason I say this, and I'm gonna let you go after this, I think it's Jordan's got to be the greatest, and I think more. And LeBron, it's probably 1A, 1B, or they probably tied. but I give Jordan a nod because of the culture he created, right?
Yeah.
The Air, I mean, that man, the culture he created with the Air Jordans, no one would ever match that because, dude, you got how many pairs of Jordans you got in your closet?
Oh my God,
1 billion, right?
Well,
I got a few in my closet. I mean, I remember that era of Jordan and then his name, the way there's no better, the way it's Air Jordan, like that signature, that name, that branding,
there'll never be another Mike, just like there'll never be another Tiger. There'll never be another Ali because they did it first, and because Mike did it with the shoe. Because normally, if a guy had a sneaker deal when he retired, the sneaker died,
goes away.
Michael has sold more shoes in retirement than he ever did when he played.
Yeah.
So if everybody, what you see, LeBron and the KDs and the Steph, all these guys that's around the table that's eating, LeBron's Mike set the table.
Yeah.
He made it so everybody can eat. And so, they should be all NBA players should be indebted to him. But it's still Go James for me.
Nah, and that boy's sweet, man. I'm watching The Last Dance, by the way. So, hey, Shannon, can't thank you enough, brother.
Bro, you know you get it anytime.
Don't be a stranger. We still competing right now. Let's go get it.
All right,
put some videos up, man.
All right, I'm out.
All right, we'll see you.